Leo, what's happening? What's crack-a-lackin' and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-September 2021 tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they apply to you, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, or any of my social medias, the official ones are linked in the description below. So Leo, let's get on into it, baby, and see what we got going on here for your second half of September. Let's start off with the current energy for Leo. What current energies do we got coming through for my Lions, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-September 2021? Let's go ahead and have a look. We got here the Page of Cups, we got here the Judgment card, and we got here the Justice card. So you could be connecting with a Libra or possibly a Scorpio, but with the Page of Cups, the Judgment, and the Justice, this is where things get a little interesting because I feel like you're trying to give yourself a second chance at bringing more balance back into your life. It's kind of like you've noticed that you haven't been yourself lately, you've been feeling a little out of whack, you've been feeling a little out of alignment, so you're saying to yourself, it's time to get reattuned, it's time to get myself back into a balanced state, it's time to snap myself out of this nightmare or wake myself up out of this nightmare. I haven't felt like myself, it's time to get back to being who I want to be, it's time for me to get back to being my normal Leo self. So let's go ahead and clarify the Judgment card here and the Page of Cups. Let's go ahead and see why that's showing up. Why do we got the Judgment and the Page of Cups? We got here the Six of Wands. You want to feel successful again, but you also want to feel like you're thriving. What made Leo feel like they weren't themselves or that they weren't thriving? We got here the Star card, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So, I do think that you kind of got a little lost in someone else. I think you got a little lost in some sort of situation. Could be that you felt like really connected to something that wasn't really for you. It could be a person, a job, a lifestyle, whatever it is though, Leo. There's something here that made you feel like you lost your path or you lost your way. You feel like you got too lost in something, okay? So I think that essentially that threw you off course and it threw you off balance, right? Because when you're too focused on something or when you're too invested into something, that automatically is what's going to disrupt your balance in your life. So I do feel like with the Star here, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups, you were way too invested into something. And honestly, I feel like what it is you were invested into actually wasn't the best for you. Tell me more about what this is that Leo was invested into. Five of Cups, Empress, Seven of Swords. Something you thought was growth, but it kind of seems like it was false growth, okay? I think that the Empress card here could be talking about a person. For some of you, you were invested really deeply in a relationship, and that relationship actually wasn't the right relationship for you. With the Empress card showing up here, Divine Feminine Energy, you might have been invested in a relationship that you kind of thought was like a twin flame relationship or a soulmate. It's kind of like you put someone on a pedestal, Leo, and it made you lose your way, is the vibes that I'm picking up on. It's that energy of like, I saw somebody as my end-all be-all, this was my total soulmate, and I gave them everything, I put myself 100% committed into this, and in a way, I lost who I was throughout that process. So you're not letting that happen to you again. I feel like you just put your all into something and it made you snap out of who you truly are. You started to notice that you were changing as a person as you were becoming more available to somebody else. You were like, I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm doing different things now. I'm behaving different than I used to be. And I'm definitely like in this energy of where I'm really trying to please somebody or something that I care about. And at the end of the day, where's that pleasing for self? Where's that pleasing for me? So I really do feel like for a good majority of you, this is probably signifying that you got way too wrapped up in a connection that you threw on a pedestal. But if it's not a romantic connection, you could have gotten way too lost in your work, way too lost in a certain mentality, a certain lifestyle. At the end of the day, Leo, you noticed that you changed a lot, that you weren't the same person, you weren't the same you. All right? So let's go ahead here and see what Leo did about this. What did Leo do once they kind of came to the realization that they were too lost into something? King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You regrouped, you rerouted. You basically said, nope, this is not the way for me. It's time for me to ground myself, and it's time for me to move to a different direction. So Leos, coming into mid-September, you've already snapped out of this energy. You've already snapped out of being lost in someone else or something else. You've essentially said, I've changed from who I used to be. Now it's time to come back and be me. I want to be Leo. I want to feel good. I want to feel like myself. So let's see what you're doing here in mid-September to feel like yourself, Leo. What's going on with Leo? How are they going to feel like themselves again in mid-September? What is it exactly that they're doing? We got here the Knight of Cups, we got here the Seven of Pentacles, and we got here the High Priestess. Yeah, you're kind of investing all that love right back into yourself, I feel. I definitely see a lot of you guys focusing on self-care and self-love throughout the second half of September, but I also see where you're investing your energy. You're making sure that you're doing it in a much more balanced way. If you are taking care of other people, you're also taking care of yourself. There's a Six of Pentacles somewhere in this whole equation. You're making sure that everything is equal, you know? So you're giving equal time to the people you love and care for, but you're also giving equal time to make sure that you're caring for yourself. Why is the High Priestess here, though? And clarifying the High Priestess, we have the Three of Pentacles. You're rebuilding yourself. The thing, Leo, is that it's not about getting back into who you used to be. It's about becoming who you want to be in mid-September. You did not want to be the person who got lost in something else or someone else. You did not want to be that person. What you wanted to be was a person who's more balanced. What you want to be is a person who is a lot more happy with themselves and a lot more happy with their lives and a lot more happy with what they're doing on a daily basis, you know? You wanted to just live your life in a way that didn't resolve putting things on a pedestal. You know, you didn't want to be in service to somebody. You wanted to make sure that you were serving yourself as well as others. So I like that a lot for you, Leo. Let's go ahead and continue. What do we got coming in here for Leo throughout the second half of September? What's going to be coming up here for them throughout their second half? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got here the Three of Wands. We got here the Three of Swords. We got here the Two of Wands. And we got here the Fool card. So yeah, I think that you're overcoming the challenge here, Leo, of getting your heart broken from whatever you got lost into. You know, when you realized that you became so totally invested into somebody or something to the point where you needed that someone or something in order to thrive and in order to be happy, you realized, holy crap, like this is not myself, this is not me, you know? The fact that I'm relying on something outside of myself to be happy, the fact that I'm relying on something outside of myself to live my life normally, that's not me. So with the Two of Wands to the Fool card, you've definitely been practicing a lot of letting go. You've been practicing a lot of detachment. I definitely feel like a lot of your perspectives have become like, whatever's meant for me will stay with me, whatever's not meant for me will walk out of my life, and that's totally okay. So you're definitely practicing like the subtle art of not giving a fuck. You're kind of just like, life is what it is. I want to do things that make me fulfilled. I want to do things that make me happy. If something good comes my way, great. If something walks out of my life, great. I just want to keep living my life no matter what. The more that I get attached to things, the more that definitely shows the worst side of myself that I don't want to see. I want to be my best version, and I want to put more faith into the universe in knowing that what's right for me will stay with me, and what's not right for me will end up exiting out of my life. All right? Moving forward from this, what else do we got for Leo? Just a quick warning, guys, my camera may die soon, so if the video gets cut off, So Leo, the moment I said my camera was about to die, it died. So, getting back on into your reading, guys, happy Mercury retrograde, by the way. As I was mentioning, you know, getting into that energy of the subtle art of not giving a fuck, like whatever is meant for you will stay with you. What's not meant for you, yeah, it's not gonna stay with you. And it's really just that acceptance of it is what it is. So I really feel like you're gonna be feeling a lot more free here in the second half of the month now, being involved in that mentality. You're not gonna feel any sort of attachment to anything, and in a way, that makes you feel so much more lighter. It kind of makes you feel like you have a new start now, a fresh start, a clean slate to do whatever you want to do with your life, as you're not really tied and bound to anything, especially a connection that you got really lost in, something that you got really grouped up in, okay? And like I said, guys, too, look, it could be a connection I'm talking about. For the majority of you, you probably got lost into a connection with a person, but if it's about something else, like a job, so on and so forth, take that how that resonates for you, okay? All right, guys, so to avoid the message getting redundant and repetitive, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then go to the outcome, because I feel like this video is kind of just repeating the same message for you. So let's go ahead over here and see what we got coming in for Leo throughout the rest of their September. what else do we have coming in for Leo throughout the rest of their September? We have here the King of Swords. You very much so are determined here, I feel. Determined for what, though? Ace of Wands, talking about that fresh start, Nine of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So, you are determined to have that fresh start, Leo. The thing about this reading is that in the beginning of the video, I was talking about how, like, you want to feel like yourself again. Well, instead of feeling like who you used to be, Leo, you're not being who you used to be. You're becoming who you want to be now in mid-September. So you have this fresh start where you're not attached to anything. You feel a lot more lighter. You feel a lot more free. And you're just genuinely excited to become who you want to be. You're determined to have this fresh start. And with the Nine of Cups and Wheel of Fortune at play here too, this is about investing yourself into whole new cycles of your own personal self-fulfillment. You know, you're like, I'm no longer serving a connection I got lost into. I'm no longer stuck. I feel good. I feel great. I'm going to start doing what makes me happy on a daily basis, and nothing is going to hold me back, okay? It's about investing your time and your energy into positive cycles that are going to give you really awesome positive returns. So Leo, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys in mid-September, you guys are not chained and tied and bound. You guys are free as a motherfucker. You're free as a bird, and you're feeling really good. You got your balance back too. You know, remember, putting too much energy into one thing, that is when you lose balance. You want to make sure that anything you're putting energy into also puts energy back into yourself. So yeah, you guys are healing from that heartbreak. You're healing from that situation that you got lost in. You're no longer stuck in that self-deceptive cycle of feeling like that's what you needed. I feel like you guys are much, much more balanced than you were before. And on top of that, guys, you're in a position to where, considering that I'm not attached to anything and I'm in the mentality of with the flow and like it is what it is and whatever's meant to happen is meant to happen, you feel like you have the ability now to have a fresh start. Because you're starting new, you know? There's no longer anything else you're holding on to. It's like, let's see where we can go from here. And it feels pretty fucking awesome. As for the overall outcome, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout their mid-September 2021, what's going to be the overall outcome? And what do we got? We got here the Seven of Cups, the ability to go where you want to go, and the Magician. I like that, the ability to manifest what you want as well. So, Seven of Cups here to the Magician card. You're free right now, Leo. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you have all the opportunities and options in the world right now to go after, especially with this fresh start that you guys now have. So take up the opportunity. Do what you want to do, guys. With the Magician card being here, that's just extra clarification to note and acknowledge. You can manifest whatever you want for this new start. You can make this new start anything you want it to be. You know, if you want to focus more on your career right now, focus more on your career. If you want to focus more on your personal goals right now, focus on your personal goals. If you want to focus more on your friendships right now and just have a lot more fun in life, do that. You know, this new fresh start that you guys have is time, essentially, because you had a lot of time wrapped up and invested into somebody you got lost into. And now that they're not there anymore, now that you're over them, you have so much time to do different various things in your life that you want to do. So with this fresh start, guys, Seven of Cups, the world is your oyster. All the opportunities here are for the taking. Go out there and take them, all right? All right, Leo, thank you guys so much for watching, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed today's message. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Like I said, I didn't want to really keep going on with this reading because the message was getting a little bit redundant, so I didn't want to keep on saying the same things over and over again. So sorry if the video is a little shorter than usual that I read for you guys, but nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed it and I do hope it resonates. Now, if it doesn't resonate, better luck next time, but if it does, more than happy to help, all right? All right, Leo, enjoy this fresh start, guys, and I will catch you all in your October 2021 reading. Much love, Leos, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.